Welcome, everyone. Today is, I don't even know, where am I? It is Tuesday, May the 12th. Welcome to your Take Time Today daily devotional. And today's topic is living water. I'm willing to bet you have heard that phrase. Probably you even know the Bible story that it comes from. But yesterday, when we took time, we talked about the topic of facing change. And I promised you that today, beginning today, we would be talking about various Bible stories that involve change. We're going to look at what caused them, what the change was, and what happened as a result of the change. So our first story is the Samaritan woman at the well and what happens when she meets Jesus. The story is found in the fourth book of the Gospel according to John, in the very beginning, verses 1 to 26, I think. But instead of reading it, I am going to show you a video. And it is, well, what would have happened if this story had taken place today? Here we go.
Looks like you could use a drink. You look tired. Yeah. You sure you don't want some water? You know, I was like you once.
You don't know anything about me.
That's exactly what I said to the guy that I met last week. No, not like that guy or, like another boyfriend. No, I'm done with those. No, this guy was different. It was like this guy was a prophet. I had just purchased bottled water from the convenience store, and as I was leaving, he asked me for some water. I mean, who does that? Let's face it, the guy was hitting on me, right? But then he said the weirdest thing. He said to me, if you'd have asked me, I would have given you living water. Living water? What's living water? Does it have like special electrolytes, or is it made out of angel wings? Like, what's living water? So he said to me, if you drink the water that I have given of you, you'll never thirst again. I'm thinking this guy's crazy, right? Never thirst again. So I said to him, okay, I'll take that water. Hook it up. And he said, I will. Bring your husband. And I told him, I don't have a husband. I was about to get into my car, and then he said one last thing. He said, you're right. You've had 5. And the one that you have now isn't even yours. I know, right? He was completely right. And it might sound weird, but it was almost like when he looked into my eyes, something became free. Like I felt freedom. This guy knew everything about me, and he accepted me just the way I was.
What was his name?
His name was Jesus. Please, would you just take the water? I've got to get going.
I've seen that video a few times now. If you feel like you need to watch it again, you'll be able to rewind this video, which might be helpful for you. So what caused the change in the woman with the dark hair. It was, of course, her encounter with Jesus outside of the convenience store. But I don't think it just changed her. I think this encounter transformed her. In fact, she said it herself. First, she says, when talking about the different men in her life, she said, "No, I'm done with that." But then, even more importantly, perhaps, well, let me quote her. She says, "When he looked into my eyes, something became free. I felt freedom. This guy knew everything about me, and he accepted me just the way I was." When we are transformed, it means that we can never go back to the same person that we were before. Have you ever felt a moment of transformation like that? This woman felt the freedom that comes with acceptance, not feeling like she needed to hide who she was, that someone knows her and still loves her. To be known is to be loved, and to be loved is to be known. I believe that the other person in the video, the woman with the hat, is also changed in this video. A woman of little importance, with no reputation except perhaps one that is bad. When most people see her, they either walk by as if she is invisible, or they whisper and cast judgmental stares. I believe that description is the one that the woman with the hat is carrying around with her. She's not exactly wearing a sign that says that, but I think we can see it in her face. Why do you think the woman with the dark hair sat down next to that woman? I think maybe it is because in the woman with the hat, she recognized herself. Perhaps the description that I read was also a description of her, like before Jesus. To be known is to be loved, and to be loved is to be known. To be seen is to be loved, and to be loved is to be seen. I think she saw that woman sitting on the bench. She saw herself in the woman, and she wanted the woman to know that she saw her. Did you see the tear fall on the cheek of the woman left sitting alone on the bench? I think perhaps this may have been the first time that she did feel known, that she felt seen. And I wonder, for her, was that a moment of transformation? It is the power of water. The encounter with Jesus strengthened and freed the woman to be able to see others and to share with them in a way that she had never done before, in a way that changes the other person. It is Christ's life-giving water, this living water, this eternal water without limits. It is the waters of transformation. The change in this one woman made possible through an encounter with Jesus, caused her to look up and out, casting a similar change on another lost soul. It's poetic and it's beautiful, and it makes me want more. It makes me want that kind of, well, living water. I wonder what nourishes you? Who or what gives you a renewed sense of life, of wanting more? Seek that. Seek that person. I'm willing to bet that after you taste that kind of nourishment, that you pass it along to others without even knowing that you're doing it. Because when we are renewed from the inside, everything changes around us. Our smile, our attitude. It's like the ripples in the water after the stone is thrown in. It doesn't just leave a circle this big. It grows and grows and grows. And like the ripples in the water, our love grows and grows wider as well, and has a far-reaching effect, more than we even know. For to be known is to be loved, and to be loved is to be known. I hope that you let love change you today, and that through your change, someone else can be transformed. Well, friends, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for taking time. No matter what, we are one day closer. Goodbye for now. God bless. Sorry about that. I hit the video again, unless you wanted to watch it again. All right, let me try my closing credits. Bye.